This is one heck of a rabbit hole. Abu Dar reported, I said, Messenger of Allah, which mosque was set up first on the earth? He said, Al-Masjid al-Haram, the sacred mosque, meaning the Kaaba. I again said, then which next? He said, it was Masjid Aqsa. I again said, how long the space of time between them? And now here is the bombshell. According to this hadith, there was 40 years between Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem and the Kaaba? How is that possible? The actual Masjid al-Aqsa itself was built by Caliph Omar and then rebuilt by later caliphs after. In Muhammad's time, there was no mosque there. So what gives? Is it maybe referring to the Temple Mount area? We are talking about a temple that was created a whole 1,000 to 1,600 years before Muhammad. There's a perfect word for this. It's called a historical anachronism. How is it possible that Muhammad was referring to a mosque before it existed? It turns out that Masjid al-Aqsa is a title that means furthest mosque. Imagine Muhammad thinking that there's two big mosques built on this flat earth. One is the Kaaba and the second one is just the furthest mosque. The Quran doesn't mention Jerusalem or any other landmark, just this vague Al-Aqsa. So how did Muslims begin to associate Al-Aqsa with Jerusalem? Look at the timeline. Muhammad's death was around 630 CE. Masjid al-Aqsa, the later one, was built 60-ish years later, around 690 to 700 CE. So now we can figure out what happened. The Umayyads wanted to claim Jerusalem, so they decided to give the temple they built the name Masjid al-Aqsa. Clever. This now makes this Christian-Jewish area a Muslim area. Before the Umayyads, there's no solid evidence that Jerusalem was considered holy to Muslims. Scholars like Oleg Graber, Fred Donner, and Patricia Crone argue that the early Islamic holiness of Jerusalem was manufactured for political consolidation, not revealed tradition. This is actually a huge revelation, because if you think about the implications of this, it means Palestine is not really holy. It became holy later on, but only because of men and the desire for political conquest. Everyone just believes that Masjid al-Aqsa is in Jerusalem. This is a bombshell. It shows us that religion continues to evolve, that Muhammad's Islam and today's Islam are different, that the Muslims of today that are all blindly pro-Palestine because of theology, there's no evidence for any of that.